Of course, even the teams we don't show on TV will still get some love, especially when they have players like this one, a guy that plays two positions that are polar opposites.
We just sitting around laughing one day and said, man, this kid got a bipolar mentality. And then, somebody said, yeah, bipolar express. And stuck after that.
Another guy expected to shine on the defensive line is James Boyd from L.A. Jordan. He's a guy that went unnoticed for the most part last season, but played so well at the Rising Stars camp at USC in June that he walked away with an offer from Pete Carroll and a commitment to become a Trojan. So now he's on the map, but as Dane Blanton will tell you, he is headed in all sorts of different directions.
In the heart of Watts, a city that rarely receives publicity for anything positive, there resides a gem on the gridiron that's not so hidden anymore. Jordan High School's James Boyd has emerged as one of the region's top football players in this year's senior class.
He's a guy that comes along about once every 20 years. His size and ability just makes him a very special athlete.
With a 6'5", 230-pound frame and a unique combination of speed and strength, Boyd was a terror from his defensive end spot in 2007, racking up 72 tackles and 11 sacks on his way to City Section Defensive Lineman of the Year honors. And while he's primarily known for his exploits on defense, he's also a star on the offensive side of the ball, but at a position that you probably wouldn't expect. This hulking defensive end is also one of the area's top quarterbacks, a true field general with a rocket for an arm.
If you put your mind to it, you can do anything. And God gave me the talent to do, both positions, and then it's pretty easy. Quarterback, what the defensive line can do. DN, what the quarterback can do when you blitz.
To say that James Boyd is an unusual football player would be a complete understatement. It's not often that you have a player that can line up on the defensive edge and get a quarterback sack on one play, and on the very next play, throw the ball 50 yards down the field for a touchdown. He's that rare player who can change the outcome of a game at any given moment. And his success comes from his uncanny ability to change mindsets from quarterback to defensive end. Two positions that are as opposite as night and day.
Us coaches, we were sitting around and we came up with the name Bipolar Express just because of how quickly he shifts from one characteristic to the other. And we just sitting around laughing one day and said, man, this kid got a bipolar mentality. And then, somebody said, yeah, Bipolar Express, and it stuck after that.
On offense, you just like the center, the point guard on the basketball team. You just got to run the team. And then defense, you take all your anger out. So, I take it as a balance.
Pete Carroll and the Trojans coaching staff have indicated that they'll keep Boyd on the defensive side of the ball. But they're going to be getting much more than just a great football player. He's a phenomenal all-around athlete who excels on the basketball court for Jordan as well. More importantly, he's focused in the classroom and maintains a level head outside of school, establishing himself as a role model in the community he holds so dear.
It's an area that we love. The community, it's a community-based area, but it does have its share of problems with some of the violence.
I go to the park down up the street, talk to the kids. I tell them you can do anything, you put your mind to it. When you come to high school, don't play around because that'll bite you. Like if you come in playing around, you're gonna have to regret it and have to move, have to do extra work and everything. So just come, enjoy high school, but you gotta come to work.